You know how to win this competition. That was a good start.
A good start, but I think playing like that we won't win the competition, but it's a good start. We got 3 points. Real Madrid are a good team. I think they've improved a lot from last season. Obviously I know that quite well. But yeah, getting a win at home especially is important. Start the campaign with 3 points and we'll move on.
Why won't you win the competition if you play like that?
Because I think we give up goals easily. I think we were the better team on the night. I think we possessed the ball in spells really well. Our goals were really well taken, but I think we should have put them to bed early on. When we're 3-1 up in the second half, playing quite well, we could have scored another and another. Not let them back into the game. And I think the Champions League, you let a team back in, and they can punish you.
Last time I saw you in a Champions League tie against Chelsea was for Lyon at Kings Meadow, so quite a different surroundings tonight.
Yeah, I think it's been really nice to play at Stamford Bridge for my first game for Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Obviously I've been here before, and yeah, I guess I'm 100% record.
One final one from me. The other game in the group ended with a 2-0 win for 20 over Celtic. I mean, basically, if you win 3 games, do you think that's enough to get you through?
I think we all know that Real Madrid are the next ranked highest team after us. We know that beating them's important, but I don't think we take for granted the other 2 teams. Obviously Celtic's a bit of a rival, Scotland, England. I think everyone's got to be dying to play that game. And 20, we played a lot of Dutch teams in pre-season, and they gave us a good fight. So we don't want to take anything for granted, but winning every single game before Christmas is really important.
Lucy, I understand the preparations for this match were unusual. You didn't get a Women's Super League game at the weekend, and also I understand there was some illness in the camp. So how did that affect you?
I don't think it affected us too much. That's the whole point in having a big squad. The trust that we have in all the players. You saw tonight players getting their debuts for Chelsea. Even went right at the end. Sonia has that confidence in so many players in the squad. We have a big squad for that reason. We want to compete in all the competitions, win everything. So we have a squad big enough to do that. We're missing I don't know how many players tonight through injury and illness, and we still managed to win games. I think it's a good show of competitiveness for us.
As a defender, I guess you want to keep a clean sheet. You've conceded your first goals of the season tonight, but is what's important the win in the end ultimately?
Yeah, the win in the end. I think we're very disappointed to concede 2 goals especially. I think the first goal was quite frustrating. Both were quite similar, a little bit of a mix-up with communication. I think they could have both been avoided. I think Real Madrid also took the goals well, but yeah, we shouldn't have let them get into them positions in the first place.
A big game to come in the WSL at the weekend, and of course it will come after Arsenal have travelled to Germany to play tomorrow night. Does that give you an advantage, do you think?
Perhaps, but at the same time, sometimes these things motivate you, to go and play the German champions. It might be a difficult game, but if they are to beat them or to get a result, I think they take away a lot of confidence from that after maybe a disappointing result at the weekend. So, it's 6 and 2 frees in these competitions. Sometimes you gain momentum, sometimes you get tiredness. If you win, it's a good thing, and if you lose, it's a bad thing.
You've played in the Champions League so often, you've won so often in the Champions League. How do you feel that this Chelsea side can do this season?
Yeah, both playing for and against Chelsea, I know that there's the talent, the competitiveness to win the Champions League. This team's beaten the best teams in Europe in Barca and Lyon, which are arguably 2 of the top favourites as well. And I think this year we're going to have improved on last year. And yeah, having played for Barca last year against Chelsea, that game was so tight. It could have gone either way in the end. But yeah, I think we're poised to push on. We need to improve a lot on tonight, but we're in a good position, and I think by the end of the season we'll be in a really good place.
Amazing, thank you.
Lucy, talk to me about Sandy Baltimore, your own fullback. I know you guys have quite a similar sort of playing style. You're both very good defensively, very good going forward. I was wondering, is there much of a bond between you two? Do you train together? What's the relationship like?
Yeah, Sandy's English is improving slowly, so I think I'm one of the few people that can speak to her because I can speak a bit of French. But yeah, Sandy's a fantastic player. I've known her for many years. From my time at Lyon, I remember her come get subbed on against me actually for PSG 1-to-1s. She's always been a player that I've kept an eye on. I think she's got a huge amount of talent. I think the English League is going to be really excited to watch her play every week, because I think on the ball she can create something out of nothing. It'll take her time to settle in more, but I think once the games get going we're going to see a lot from her.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been nice. I mean, my family get to come to a lot more of the games. Speaking English every day is obviously a lot easier, even though I still have to speak other languages. But yeah, it's been nice. The welcome home's been nice. Seeing the fans, bumping people on the street, and things like that has been really nice. I'm happy to be home and settling into London.
What's it like that you can speak so many languages now when it's such a diverse team?
Confusing, I think. There's a few people, to be fair. I think Ashley Lawrence is really good at languages, Kat Macario as well. There's a few people, so it's nice. We've got a very diverse team, people from all over the world, so many different languages. I think it makes us a stronger team in that sense as well. So yeah, it's a really nice team to be involved in and to be able to communicate in so many different ways.
And just lastly, we know how competitive you are as a person. You've got so many attacking talents in this team. What's it like in training going up against the likes of Ramirez?
Yeah, it's really fun. I think Myra's the one that everybody's really excited about going up against in training because she just shoulders it. I mean, we've seen her shoulder someone off the ball in the corner. She does that to a few of the players in training, but not me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice one, thanks.